Je fais aussi beaucoup de visites dans les écoles. Alors évidemment, je fais beaucoup la promotion de la littérature jeunesse auprès des enfants, tout ça, mais je pense que ça aide. On voit le résultat. Les enfants sont surprenamment épatés de voir des auteurs, même des auteurs dont ils n'ont jamais lu les livres, mais ça sème des graines et ça se fait à plusieurs niveaux, au niveau primaire et secondaire. Et je pense que les effets s'en font déjà ressentir depuis que ces programmes-là étaient instaurés. Voilà.
I was at a Point des Arts, maybe very early on in your term, and it was to present homelessnation.org when it was a toddler, so it couldn't quite walk yet. It was feeling its way, trying to connect with the street community in a new medium. I'm a documentary filmmaker, not a new media artist, and so I asked permission to bring Gadget, who's one of the Homeless Nation citizens, as we've decided to call ourselves, who was active in Montreal. And it was great. He was totally welcomed at Rideau Hall. I mean, Her Excellency is the head of our state. Rideau Hall is like our palace. And we got there early, and then we realized, oh, the grounds are open. And we can walk around, and there's gardens, and we chilled out for a while, and Gadget smoked a couple of cigarettes, and he has, like, metal in his nose, metal in his ears, metal in his mouth. He's a punk. He's a street kid. He's homeless. We walked up to the gate, both of us like, oh, man, this is going to suck. They didn't ask for ID. They didn't do anything but offer to take our coats. Gadget's was full of metal. And we were escorted in, and we met your daughter. She was walking her dog. It was early in the morning. And by the end of the day, you know, a Homeless Nation wasn't a toddler anymore. We met other people. We networked with people from around the country. We were given a certain sense of empowerment and love and support and community to help us continue on that project.
It's always a privilege for me. Every day I wake up and I feel blessed that I'm given the freedom, and I live in a country that has been so supportive of my art.
L'art, ça ne s'explique pas. Il n'y a pas vraiment d'analyse, ça se vit. Et je crois que c'est plutôt de créer des situations. On voit les œuvres de Robert Lepage. Pourquoi il est si populaire? C'est parce qu'il est multidisciplinaire. Il fait entrer le public. On n'est pas simplement passif, on participe. Et je crois que c'est là le secret, de trouver des moyens d'inciter les gens à participer davantage.
We need to have a strong cultural diplomacy. That is, we need to have strong Canadian presence abroad. And there I would say also that cultural diplomacy means cultural exchange. It should be both ways.
In regards to music as savior, I would say that that's accurate, but I would also say that music is a savior only when the young person or the artist has recognized in themselves that they're the only ones that can be their own savior. Music is a voice, music is an expression, but the individual is their savior. The individual makes a choice what to do, you know, with that voice that they have.
J'avais déjà proposé qu'on ait des musées nationaux du Canada, National Gallery of Canada, dans toutes les régions. Je me suis fait ramasser, vous savez, ça a été, on m'a dit que c'était un plan absolument insensé, que ce n'était pas possible. Mais je pense qu'il y aurait quelque chose à faire au niveau des institutions pour être plus national encore, plus ancré dans les régions pour en faire plus. Tout ça ensemble, le fait que je pense que c'est des choses auxquelles il faut réfléchir.
Art does matter because each of us are actually part of celebrating who we are. And who we are is the culture that we express in many different forms, whether it's in dance, singing, or whatever. And part of this is gaining the connection to people and explaining it does matter. Art matters because it's personal. It's how we interpret our lives and how we see our lives. And if we go and talk to each individual and say, art matters to you, well, you may not like the term art, but you watch films, you watch plays, you listen to music, everything you do in your 8 hours away from work, that's all arts and culture. It matters because that's what you do in your daily life. And that's how you get the message out to everyone outside this room.
He doesn't trust his friends no more. A long time ago, and it's like there's no escape. He's tired of being broke. If there's no work, then there's no pay. So he gets himself caught up in the game. Now we gotta pay the price of running from the police every night. Street life. Come on, y'all, just vibe with me. Get to life. Don't let it break you, just let it build you. We gotta do what we gotta do.
What I want to say is that, you know, there's Mother's Day, there's Father's Day, and I wish Canada could have an Arts Day that we could all observe, which would be a great way to do what it is that we're all trying to do here to sustain the arts.